Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania releases in some theaters today with a major release tomorrow, but there's something that's kind of really weird happening with this film. This film is supposed to be the kickoff of Phase 5. It's supposed to bring out Kang the Conqueror, bringing the next big bad after the Mad Titan to the MCU, with Ant-Man having to fight him alongside of Wasp and his daughter Cassie. But so far with the Rotten Tomatoes, there are 172 reviews on the Rotten Tomatoes, and they only have it at 51% overall. So what does that mean for the movie? Does that mean that the MCU is destined for just to be done? I mean, this is supposed to be the next big bad, the big kickoff, and if the big kickoff is only hitting 51% on its early reviews, what does that say about the movie? Should I even bother and go and seeing it? Well, not as much is known other than what we see in the trailers for Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Until we actually see the movie, we don't know what really happened, because all these critics get to see it earlier. And usually critics, especially critics on Rotten Tomatoes, review superhero movies really low. Like, when superhero movies from Marvel and DC started first come out, they got really high. But as it's come on, critics just don't care anymore. They care more about movies like Top Gun: Maverick, things that are original, not comic book movies. So critics, you really can't go off of what they're rating, because they're looking for something like screenplay, lessons to take away, that kind of stuff. They're looking for stuff that's meaningful, while people go to superhero comic book movies for entertainment. So there is no audience score yet, because it's not really released yet, but my prediction is that the audience score is going to be way higher than the critics, because the audience loves Ant-Man. Now, this all does depend on what kind of movie this is. The movie could really suck. I mean, it's possible, but we don't really know yet without seeing it. I plan on seeing it sometime this weekend, just to give you guys a little idea, and I'll have a review out with my thoughts. It also depends on how many people actually do go see this. There is this thing called superhero exhaustion, where people are getting tired of superhero films, but it should be all right. I think this film's going to do really well, depending on how Marvel handled it. I've heard both people saying it was terrible, and I've heard people saying it's the best Marvel movie to date. So, and you hear that for every Marvel movie. So I would recommend watch my review, or read somebody else's review from a Christian standpoint, and based on that, make a decision if you want to go and watch it. Don't listen to other people. If it's a good movie, only you can decide if it's a good movie that you want to watch, and if the plot is entertaining to you. That is basically what you're supposed to do. Like with my channel here, my job is to basically give you an idea of what's in a movie and what I thought about it. I can't speak for you. You have to speak for yourself on if you like a movie or not. So that's why I encourage you to go and watch these films for yourself, so that you can get a little bit of an idea of what they're like. So here I am going to say, I don't know what kind of content's in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania yet. But I'll have a review out, so if you want to wait for that to figure out what kind of content's in it before you go see it, you're more than welcome to do that. I'll try to have it out this weekend. But if you want to go ahead and go see it, or read another review, and then go make an opinion for yourself about the movie, that is what I recommend you to do. As long as it is something you want to see, and it is something that you like, let us know in the comments what you think about the movie after it's come out. Please, no spoilers. But just let us know, and make an opinion for yourself. Don't let the critics make the decision for you. Thanks for listening today, and I hope you have a great weekend.